Hi, writers. The last time we were writing, we were adding details. Do you remember when we looked at the shells really closely? We held up that magnifying glass, our imaginary magnifying glass, and looked really closely to see those details. Do you remember my part that I changed? It was about being with Freddie out in the yard, and she looked at us, so frisky. She tilted her head and huffed at us. I looked at Guinevere and Jude and had an idea. I smiled mischievously and playfully at them. You know, it might seem easy at first to add a detail here or there, but to add in details the way that writers like Jane Yolen do is hard work. It will take time and certainly a lot of practice. You can work on this as you write today. Today we're going to be adding details to these stories, to the story about our small moment that we've been working on. You might be worried that you don't have any more room to write. If you need to, you can turn a couple pages and you can write more on a different page. Or if you get to the bottom of this page, maybe you want to write a little bit more in here and just add a little arrow. All of that is okay. If you need to, you could put a little number 1 right here, and then a couple pages over, you could put another 1, and where that 1 is where your continued writing is. Or you can use a Post-it to add some more space. You can stick Post-its anywhere on the page, and so that's a great way to add room. So I hope you take this challenge, and I hope you magnify your stories so that your readers will feel like they are right there beside you. I'm going to be on the lookout for your writing. But before I let you go, I'm going to work on my story a little bit more. 1, 2, 3, let's go, I yelled. All at once, we stood and ran to the yard. Freddie got so excited that she let out a howl. Awoo! She doesn't howl often, so we knew she was excited. We chased her in the yard and had the best time. We played until she was all worn out and done playing. You know, I think I want to add some more details to this part. So we chased her in the yard and had the best time. We played until she was all worn out and done playing. So I'm going to add something right here, but I don't have enough room. So I'm going to go ahead and write that right here. I'm going to make a line right here so I know that what I'm going to write right here is actually going to go after this sentence. Does that make sense, writers? So we chased her in the yard and had the best time. She grabbed her toy bunny with her teeth and ran in circles. Figure eights. Back and forth, dodging us all. Her pink tongue was hanging out of her mouth. Ooh, I know, I want to say her smiling mouth. Have you ever seen a dog smile? It's really cute. Her pink tongue was hanging out of her smiling mouth as she panted and played. The sky went from blue to white to pink and orange as the sun set. We played until she was all worn out and done playing. Wow, writers, I added so many more details to my writing. But I have to tell you, I think I just made my page a lot more interesting. We chased her in the yard and had the best time. She grabbed her toy bunny with her teeth and ran in circles, figure eights, back and forth, dodging us all. Her pink tongue was hanging out of her mouth. Oh, it's hanging out of her smiling mouth as she panted and played. The sky went from blue to white to pink and orange as the sun set. We played until she was all worn out and done playing. I'm going to say it. She was all worn out. The mosquitoes emerged because I want to make sure that my readers understand that the sun is going out and it's becoming nighttime. And so the mosquitoes come out and the sun is going down. We played until she was all worn out. The mosquitoes emerged and she was, oops, I put that in the wrong place. And she was done playing. Wow, I had so many more details to add to that. So today, writers, what I want you to do is I want you to look at look, I was erasing and I ripped my page, but look at, it still has space to write, that's okay. So writers, today your job is to look at every single page, and add some more details to every single page. Once again, I'm so excited to read your writing. You guys are amazing, incredible, powerful writers who have the best stories. Take a picture of your writing and share it with me on Seesaw. I'm so excited to see what you do with this today.